My 26F friend 26F has accused me of stealing her boyfriend. Boyfriend 25M had no idea they were dating. Update at the end, names changed to respect privacy and throwaway account. Honestly, no idea where to start with this, and sorry if it's long. I 26F have been friends with Carly, also 26F, since middle school. We lost touch after I moved out of state for law school, but our parents are still friends. I moved back to our home state last year when I graduated and met Matt 25M. We bonded instantly as we're both studying to be lawyers. Matt should graduate this year if all goes well. Because of studying and work, we've taken things really slowly and only just recently became official. As we'd gone official, I decided to invite him to my sister's 21st birthday party. It was a huge party at my parents' house back in my hometown. Both Matt and I work and live separately about an hour away. We'd been at the party for about an hour when Carly arrived with her parents. I was excited to see her as I'd been meaning to get back in touch since I'd moved back. The timing had never been right. Well, Carly spotted us and hurried on over. I was surprised when she gave Matt a huge hug and asked him what he was doing at the party. Turns out they work in the same building and Matt is friends with a few of Carly's friends. They've been out on group nights together a few times. I did the whole "oh, Carly, this is my boyfriend Matt" thing, and her face instantly fell. She looked furious with me and ignored me for the rest of the party. I sent her a message the next morning asking if I had done anything wrong. Carly blew up at me and accused me of stealing her boyfriend, and I soon got several rude messages from mutual friends saying something similar. I met up with Matt and asked him what the hell was going on. I had assumed that once we'd made it official, we were exclusive. Matt had no idea what I was talking about. I relayed Carly's message and he was even more confused. He said that he got on with Carly when they saw each other, but it had never been anything more than a friendship. He didn't think anything of them spending time together outside of work with friends, so that's why I didn't know he and Carly worked in the same building. It's been a week since the party and I'm still getting messages from people as how I could do that to Carly. I've tried saying over again that Matt and Carly weren't dating, but it's falling on deaf ears. Even my parents have heard about from Carly's parents. I have zero idea the hell to do. Where do I go from here? I trust Matt completely, but what do I do about Carly? Edit. People have asked about the friends who have sent me messages. These are all mutual friends of myself and Carly who we've known since high school. None of them, as far as I know, have ever met Matt. None of his work friends who also know Carly have sent me messages. Also, I have spoken to Carly and we are meeting up tomorrow to talk. Update. Well, I met up with Carly. They're not dating and never were, so Matt isn't a cheater. I met up with Carly this morning at a coffee shop in our hometown. She wasn't happy to be there, but I'm over her feelings after the past week I've had. I sat her down and asked her to give me her side of the story. I told her exactly what Matt had said to me and asked for her to explain everything. Carly met Matt last year, not long before I moved back to the state. A mutual friend in the building they both work in invited Matt to after-work drinks, and that's when they met. Carly thought he was cute and started flirting with him. Sidebar: Matt is awful at picking up flirting cues. It took weeks of me flirting with him until he realized and asked me out. This is something I always find amusing because Matt himself is really outgoing with a lot of charisma. No, they never spent any time alone together apart from the odd run to a coffee shop near their building to grab lunch. I went through Carly's phone and there are no messages from Matt apart from ones in their group chat. They haven't kissed or slept together. Carly has never been to Matt's apartment and Matt has never been to Carly's apartment. I asked her why she thought he was her boyfriend. This is a direct quote. Okay, so we're not officially boyfriend and girlfriend yet, but I was sure he was going to ask me really soon. He's always smiling at me and making jokes. I know he was going to ask me out, just the two of us. I basically said, Carly, that's not him flirting with you. That's just Matt. He's a friendly guy. I'm sorry, but he and I have been seeing each other for a while now, so it's not going to happen. I explained how we've been taking it slow because of us both being so busy with studying and work, so we've only just made it official. As I said all this, I could see Carly's elaborate fantasy crumble. I asked her to please set the record straight with her parents for my parents' sake and with our mutual friends. Carly looked flustered but mumbled something that sounded like "yeah, fine." I said I was sorry for this misunderstanding and hopefully we could all put this behind us. On my drive to Matt's apartment, I called him to relay everything. He was baffled by the whole thing but said he would message Carly. Once I got there, he showed me the text. "Hey Carly. Look, I'm sorry if I mislead you in any way with my actions. Please know they have only ever been from a friendly place. I see us as friends, but that's all. I hope we can be friends in the future once this has all blown over, but if you're not comfortable with it then I respect it. All the best, Matt." Carly hasn't responded yet and I don't know if she will. Hopefully she will set the record straight with everyone. I'm washing my hands of this mess and focusing on my relationship with Matt and my studies. I agree. You should ignore Carly and stay away from her. This is on Matt to clarify. The friend group he hangs out with that includes Carly needs to hear from him that he was never dating or even talking to her outside the group. He needs to find out what he did or said that made everyone think she was his girlfriend. He must make it very clear that he is in an exclusive relationship with you and that you did not steal him from Carly because they never once dated. Then you and Matt need to sit down with the so-called adults, your mom, Carly's mom, his mom, etc., and as a united front, tell them the same thing. After this, block and cut out anyone still spouting this BS. Focus on school, jobs, and each other. Good luck, sis.